Coca-Cola. Food teachers? Or was that a typo? Ew. The hell was it? Okay, that is what a somersault is. Yeah, okay. It's very small. heck? Oh, it was defibrillators. I thought it was someone punching someone. I was like, oh, jeez. Aw. Why did the boss die again? That was the boss, right? The really tall guy. Yeah, I can't remember. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, you told me the dog hunters got him. The guys who work for the secret society or whatever. Um, mm, ah, ew. Mm-mm. Ah, why did the pen battery go out so fast? Mm, work on the no. It's technically February, so I gotta make a new folder. Looking for some whips to work on while my pen charges. Yes. Yeah, that one. That was that one. Oh yeah, work on that one. Yeah. I really gotta check the latest scanlations for part 9. Okay, I finished all those. Barely started those. Which one? What was that? Oh yeah. do that. Mm-mm. Did I ever finish like any of these? I'm pretty happy with that. I should like finish coloring it. I freaking keep trying to remember to work on that. Okay. Um, hmm. Okay, yeah. Oh, hydration check. Mm. Mm. What the heck? Come on. Is the pen not charging properly? Mm. Mm-mm. So, like, hmm. Like, make sure there's not any dust in the connector or anything. Hold on, I'm reverting to 90s tech and blowing into the space. Doesn't look like anything's bent in there or anything. Press it into place. Come on, charge. Oh. Hmm. My pen's okay. I should have like some eels to the background of this or something. Probably work on that on Twitch. I don't know. As long as I don't work on certain parts, should be fine. That'll pretty much keep it right like I have it. I'm going to redraw this. So it's, I want to keep the concept but redraw it. Made him look too young there. This one's perfect in every way. Like this too. Color that. These I need to like actually work on. This guy has some sort of memory ability or something. Okay. Jeez. Ah. I mean, if he learned how to like be very precise and control that, he could probably make a lot of money off of helping people forget things they want to forget. Yeah. Like, I don't know if he could try to work on it. Like, Man, you commit so many crimes with that power. You just commit a bunch of crimes where there's as few witnesses as possible, and then you wipe the witnesses' memories and completely debilitate them for the rest of their life. They should really stop telling her to stay places. Maybe if they'd be like, follow that guy, she'll be like, no, I'm gonna stay. Mm, yeah, pretty much. It's like they should just start to account for that. It's like she's not going to listen. Finally. Oh. I was so busy looking at cow heads I didn't see either. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, every time I haven't drawn something or done something else I usually do for a long time, then I realize how much time it is. It just makes this so much worse. Cool. Mm. Yeah, there's a bunch of little choices you can make in each playthrough where you have to choose that for that playthrough and then you don't really get to see some other stuff. That's fun because it makes it different each time. Also, you can get really good at oh my god, why can't I remember the name of it? That roguelike game you can play on May's laptop. I really like that game a lot. I really like that game. It's really fun. I'm not necessarily very good at it, but I got along really far the last time I played Night in the Woods. Mm-hmm.
Have you ever wanted something that was so clear in your mind that you could taste it? You mean like human flesh? Sort of. It's a feeling like a rumbling in your
Pen charge a bit more. Some tea.
with a billion needy faces. I guess what I mean to say is, for the first time in my life, I might have to be ready for this. Ready to be the one leading from the front. Gotta come into my own. Gotta come
Oh.
into my throne. Gotta take charge and defend my only home. And although I kind of feel unsteady now, I need to be ready for this. Have you ever felt like
The annoying radio guy thing has a slightly more balanced design now. I feel like the jacket's less annoying. Yeah, because it like flared out way too far before.
Well, that's a little violent. Can we tone it down? Oh, don't be put off by this snarling. That's enthusiasm, darling. They just seem a little murdery right now. Don't worry, honey, that's their thing. Keep singing. We're super duper grateful to have you folks aboard. Can't wait to taste an angel's wings. Oh, Lord. For the first time in my life, maybe I can be ready for this. I can be the marshal leading the parade. I can come into my own, and I think I've always known my destiny could never be postponed. When Adam brings the show here, I must appear like I'm ready for this. They're dancing along, they're singing her song. Surprised why I knew she could do it all along. She's bound to pass the test as princess of hell. Like her daddy, she is badly powerful. Filled with potential that I could guide. With her, you'll be on the winning side. For the first time in our lives, we know that we are ready for this. We'll show heaven up like they won't forget. It's time to take a stand. It is time to lend a hand against the deadly threat. We cannot take it anymore. The time has come to go to war. Prepare to fight. We're ready for
Some fun old timey outfits in this one. That's an interesting one. And a pretty catchy tune, too. I'm imagining, like, extremely spicy. Like, concentrated capsaicin. No flavor, just spice. That's it. You try to eat angel flesh and your freaking mouth literally catches on fire and you start just, like, shooting light out of all of your head orifices. Very edgy. Oh wow, Jesus Christ. Ah. I'm like, fuck? I'm like half somewhat paying attention to an episode of Grimm that's on in the background. That Skeleby's watching it. Jesus Christ. Like, I've had like a headache all day, and there's like extremely bad flashing in this episode. I think it's just while this one guy around, though. He's like a memory-eating octopus who stabs his tentacles into people's brains. I think it's showing that all of their memories are flashing by or something, but they're literally like pow, 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 like flash bulbs, like paparazzi cameras. I feel like if someone tried to like look at my memories, it wouldn't be like pow, pow, pow. It would be like a slurry. It would be like a sludge of different images fading in and out of each other because I have memory problems. I don't know if most people would consider their memories flashes, but they're like melting into each other in my head. It would be just like a confusing sludge. Yeah, there should be like a warning, like in the subtitles or just even in the actual show without subtitles on the front that just says, the screen is going to flash a whole bunch in like 10 seconds, so maybe watch out for that. That the world in your comic? Well, it's like video games, right? Hey, what are we using? Like, it's based on Castle Crashers. What did we use in Castle Crashers as currency? Because I know you can buy things, right? Like when you go to the pet shop or the weapon shop. Yeah, Mercera has posted those, like, those, like, really weird descriptions in general chat and Cletus chat. So I drew one of the other ones about, like, lady somersaulting into rooms and frowning with teeth. And this one's, if the girl looked at him bovinely. I'm sure it's going to be a Mega Milk shirt. Friggin' her breasts thrust with overripe grandeur. Like, it just sounds like they're horrifically swollen, honestly. Yeah, just the gold coins. They could just be gold. Just like a little beep, 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 beep. It's like a G on it or something. Even just like completely blank gold coin, it's a little shiny. It's like, this is video games, we use gold coins here. Queena? Oh, that character's a frog? Final Fantasy IX. Quinoa. Oh, this thing is awesome. Hell yeah. Oh, let me see this thing. Damn it. Oh, cool. It's like a... Well, that's useful. Hold on, I'm gonna have to, like, keep that open. Yeah, that thing's awesome. Frick, I don't know where the Mega Milk meme came from, but it's like... Hi, what's up? Oh, cool. Yeah, I like that frog. The frog person's really cool. I can't remember. I'd say look up Mega Milk just in case something real iffy comes up in my search results. I don't want to be yeeted off of Twitch forever. I can't remember exactly where it started. I think maybe with an anime character. It became like a thing to draw characters with tickle bitties with the Mega Milk shirt on. I like Queena, whatever, a lot. That's the best character in Final Fantasy. I don't care about any of the other ones except for the Chocobos. The Chocobos and Queena are the most important things. And maybe the catfish, little catfish dude. Everyone else in those games is too annoyingly pretty. Thank you. I don't always draw big titty cows, but sometimes I do. Slaps and lazy lines on this. There's a rat species? Man, all I ever see from freaking Final Fantasy are like the little anime people, and they're cute and all. But that's like all I ever see. Apparently, there's rats and cool frog people who eat everyone. Cows are so cute. I gotta practice drawing furries more. I feel like that would expand my skills and also be fun. Ah, nice. Huh. Is Vivi creepy? Vivi the Living Doll should be creepy. Like, even if she's pretty, she'd be a little bit off. Aw. Oh, okay, male doll character, that's cool. Big, shiny, kinda ditzy eyes. The description on this one kinda creeps me out, honestly. Her one thumb sought the haven of her mouth with dreamlike slowness. It's like, that's the kind of thing toddlers do. Aww. No. To keep the freaking android planned obsolescence. Who made him Apple? That's evil. Oh no. Yeah. Mm, yeah, like, it just kind of creeps me out when they try to bring people back with CG. It feels like disrespectful somehow. It's like, oh, we can just replace them. Neat. One day I'll probably play some of the Final Fantasies. I've been recommended some very specific ones by fans. They seem to be like, the most popular ones. I know 7 is really popular. It seems like 5, 6, and 7 are pretty popular. Then there are people who have very specific faves. Yeah, I think a lot of the Star Wars fans were like happy about that one. That's what you mean, right? Because she's the... What the hell is that thing? It's pretty fun design. Like, the outfit feels a little confused. Is that a tail? But the character in general looks really cool. This is the rat one, right? Looks pretty rat-like. With the hands and the feet and... Why is the tail going up like that? Okay. Oh yeah, those things run Final Fantasy, huh? A little certain type of mage, and they've got the hat, and their eyes are just glowing circles. Perfect. That thing is adorable. I love this. This is the robot. This is a great robot. Black mage, that's the ones. Yeah, although with this one, I'm not even sure if there was a bra, because apparently her breasts are thrusting with overripe grandeur. But yeah, she's probably wearing something with a lot of lift. Yeah, at the wash faded shirt she wore, so the faded means that they're gonna pull at it more. I'm making it like way too tight as well, because if you want any titty definition in a shirt, you gotta like make it unnecessarily tight. Though it's still gonna pull across the boobs instead of being a boob sock situation, which is where it's like wrapped around them. Yeah, if you just draw a whole bunch of titties and then eventually you'll have less trouble with them. There's some really fun gesture drawing tools that I think I have linked in like the resources and tutorial sections and stuff like that. There's like these a couple channels on like YouTube and stuff that post like timed gesture drawing practice where it's just like a slideshow of poses and each one is like 5 minutes long or something, or even like a minute long, and just different poses of people either naked or in like underpants, so that you can get a quick idea of the anatomy down. And to make it feel less like studying, usually what I do is like to make it more fun, so I actually want to do it, is like I'll draw the poses, and then after that I'll like make them into a little character. I'll put like an outfit on them, or I'll have them interacting with something. So the most fun ones for that are using a Dorcastocks gesture stuff, because their whole thing is like her and the other people who work with her put like on the shirt and some slight creases that show that the definition of the bra is poking through. Like a Dorcastock thing, they used to be Senshi stock, is they just do things that are like a fighting pose, magical girl transformation poses, very anime stuff, really crazy dramatic actiony things. And the thing I like about the videos people are putting, a couple of different channels are putting on YouTube now, is that there are some really good ones with animal poses. So it's like timed poses of a specific animal. Yeah, I think the Pixel Lovely one is still going. I think they've changed their website a couple times, and that one has started out with humans, and then they had an extra setting where you can do like animals and insects and stuff like that, and even vehicles. Oh, heck. Oops. Yeah, the tooth thing. Yeah. That was the first guy who spread the rumor, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that setup, yeah. Mm. Oh yeah, and there's like different types. Honestly, haven't worn like a daily bra in years because if you're like small chested, you don't really need them unless you're like doing a bunch of like if you're jogging or playing a bunch of DDR or something. Uh, yeah, because they bounce around and stuff. So sports bras are really useful for people with smaller titties. Some people just want to feel fancy and wear some pretty lingerie because it makes them feel nice. But generally, like all my friends with bigger boobs pretty much need a bra for support because they get like severe back pain if they just let them bounce around all day. Because it's like having, if you ever had like I don't know a bag that you carried on your chest for a while, like if you had a backpack and you wanted to get stuff out of it, so you just wore it backward and wore it on your chest, it starts like straining at your back because it's pulling you forward. Except they're like attached to you at all times, so I feel bad for my big shitty friends. Hmm? I don't know. Seems fun. Oh yeah, I heard that yeah, people with like significant like a beer gut or something sort of situation, where it's like very round belly can also like pull down on the torso. Yeah, it's like all my more bodacious besties have to wear them for support. And also they like bounce around and stuff, which can literally be painful for them. So mostly people with bigger ones just wear them for like support and to keep them from bobbling all over the place. And then there's different ones like push-up ones, and there's like the old-fashioned like cone bras of like the 40s and 50s. And push-ups tend to be padded so that they get sort of that thing going on. And sports bras tend to kind of smush them. So like generally with sporty characters, like people wearing workout clothes, they tend to be just kind of one mono boob right across the front. There's like a lot of analysis to this stuff. I also don't realize what was happening. Mm-mm. Oh my god. Huh. Alright, Frederick Goo Goo Gaga. Man, yeah, that guy's got some problems. Okay, I just had to do all those. Okay, gotta give my boy here some colors. Ah, my eyes. Yeah, I was sitting there like like, yeah, like, what does that mean, frown with teeth? Like, you gotta have your mouth open, first of all. Yeah, it's like, this makes sense. Yeah, I would be also very annoyed. I'd be like, man, I'm just trying to get gas. I don't know what you're going through here, but I'm just trying to get gas. And if you're acting all crazy like this, you're gonna get arrested or something. I'm gonna be. He's a cave dweller, so be a little bit pale, but have like a farmer's tan. I'll put a background on this. That guy definitely needs help. Yeah, generally I feel like I know some people are just being all crazy because they're having a really bad time, but also it's like I don't think you should take out your anger on people who had nothing to do with it. Okay, and then the rest of him is gonna have some tan. Not enough of a tan. Yeah, it's distinct. Yeah, I mean, like, you're just some guy. Don't know why he's pissed off or yelling at you, so. Yeah. So it's like, honestly, if you had gotten out of the car and laid the guy out, that would have been kind of justified. It's like he's up in your face, freaking out at you for no reason. Hmm. Yeah. Like, if it was me, I'd probably just be all wary about going around that gas station again. Like, I don't know if I can deal with anything. I feel like this should be the base skin color so it looks more natural than. I should add a tanner color on top. Yeah. He's just going around freaking out at people. Mm, yeah. I'll be surprised if the clerks have probably already called the cops on him or something. Probably. Ah, jeez. Uh, yeah, I don't think it's ever good, like, anger management advice to be like, oh, just never ever express your anger or get mad at anything. It's like, no, should probably, like, find a better outlet or something. Find ways to, like, cope. To, like, process the anger and don't just, like, not do anything about it. It's like, don't go around hitting people, but, like, admit that that's what your brain is doing, is being like, take this fucker out. Mm. Yeah, you said your mom's, like, Christian or something, right? So probably does the whole, oh, I had a bad thought and that means I'm bad. I guess he would have. Ahoy there, Captain. You tiny, tiny little dog. Ah, damn, that sucks. Mm. Well, that's good. Mm. What is it, Captain? You wanna hop up here? I'll move this, okay? Do you want to come up? Come on. There you go. Hmm? Yeah, what do you want, buddy? The captain's coming to just make sure I'm not slacking off. Gotta make sure everything's shipshape. Small. Save your progress check. Have any? Oh yeah, I finished my tea. Also do a hydration, perhaps. Ugh. Jessica, you should design a rave beast. I think you would design a really funky, crazy one. It'd be fun. They're a species Skelebi and I came up with based on some like random inside joke for some reason. They're these big, glaringly, eye-searingly colorful aliens from planet Party Time, where everything is sensually overwhelming. This is a human Sona of my Wraith-based character whose name is Meaty. I just wanted to sort of figure out what he would look like as a human. I think I captured his personality pretty well. Yeah, like they're big, hairy creatures. They can be like aquatic or whatever. And they tend to have like little glowing antennas. Captain, you drinking water, buddy? Yeah, like I could do like a quick bad sketch of what Meaty actually looks like. Is like got fluffy, is kind of like a bulldog. Got floppy ears, very round face. They have like spiral eyes. Like sort of a dog nose, big eyebrows. Teeths. He has a lot of bioluminescent features because he lives in a cave and barbecues mushrooms. And he's like 8 feet tall. Got a bit of a belly, sort of like a bulldog dragon furry alien. I really like Meaty. He's like one of my favorite OCs. I think I missed one of your things. Oh my god. Yeah, it's probably like the whole trying to look out for you thing, but then it's actually like kind of bad. Big legs, paws, big claws on the paws. Big paws here, and his paw pads glow. Because why not? And the tail sort of goes down. Like goes out a bit and it's fluffy. The whole belly glows. Oh. And color palette wise, he's like main color is like extremely bright ultraviolet blue with flecks of like neon green and pink, and the whole stomach is like orange. I don't think his belly glows. I haven't drawn him in a little while. Also unforgettable, but yeah, those sort of parts here and here. And all the glowing patches like up here and whatnot, and the teeth. Teeth, tongue, nostrils, paw pads, they all glow like blue. He looks absolutely ridiculous. I love him so much. Very fun to draw. Yeah. Definitely wearing like jean shorts kind of guy. And draw this hot pink sparkly fanny pack. Very important. I need to like find a sewing pattern for a fanny pack online, and then keep an eye out for relatively small pieces of like glitter fabric or sequin fabric, and I need to embroider the word bitch into it so I can have the same fanny pack, because I would absolutely wear it. I might have to make the bitch kind of subtle though, because I'm not super bold about wearing like curse words in public, but I've seen people wearing those freaking hentai shirts in public, so it's not that bad. Maybe I can make it betch. It'd be funny. Oh yeah, I could like I don't know how big I'd be able to make it, but yeah, it could be like a little gem or something. Those little rhinestones. Biatch. I can make it biatch. I haven't heard that for like ever. Can't remember the last time I heard biatch. Yeah, I guess so. That is some pretty nice animation they got going on in this series. I'll check that out in a minute. I want to get these like flats done, and then I can let my pen charge a little bit more. Finish my cookie, have a little snack. Oh, cool tank. These should also be kind of sparkly. like jelly sandals or something. That's a really good mug design. Yeah. All my stuff's all over the place, but once I figure out, like, I'm pretty sure I know where my sticker paper is. So I just gotta make sure that my printer is set up okay. Set it up for sticker paper, and then I think I want to like print out a few other stickers as like labels for things. I should have a thing for that. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Why is it so small? There we go. Then I gotta find that and then write some notes so I remember what this is for. Okay, I need to make labels for the toolbox, so I'm gonna put that there. Ooh, there should be like a pretzel bun hot dog. I really like pretzel bun hot dogs. Man, fuck this guy. Yeah, beat him up. The hot dog barely visible under the mountain of toppings. There we go. Okay, like, it's gonna be like fried onion looking stuff. And there's like relish on top of the fried onions. There's ketchup. Ah, damn it. Get up there. Mustard. Oh, I'm hanging out in the living room because my head hurts and I didn't want to be crouched over my table. And, so I'm like laying down and Skellaby's watching Grimm on the TV. Good, bright. And there was some open with some wife beater guy. And he was like getting all cocky and taking like a huge chug out of a beer bottle. And then she got up from the floor with like a fire poker, with like an iron poker, and started beating the fuck out of him with it. And I was like, haha, yeah, fuck him up. Not yet. They did say those were some sort of fights.
Adam! First man, next to die.
Who the fuck are you?
Alistair! Pleasure to be meeting you. Quite a pleasure. I'm about to end your fucking life.
Nice voice. Don't you know jazz is for pussies? You really think you can take me on? A mortal soul is no match for me.
It's interesting that he's got like white line art.
Anyone what a soul can accomplish when they take charge of their own fate.
You think you're tough shit, huh?
I'm tougher than you. You lack discipline, control, and worst,
And you're... Fuck you, you red piece of fuck... You much fucking red... Fuck... Shut up!
Excellent one-liner there, buddy.
poetry.
I'm gonna wipe that shit-eating grin off your face, cause radio is fucking dead!
What just happened?
Yes, fuck you, Al! This is better than sex!
Have to disagree with you there. Radio's not dead, but it is ending this broadcast.
Bye, bitch!
That is true.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you!
Pretty much just became podcasts, which I like. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! Ah, both with this guy.
Fight was cute and all, but it's time to die with the rest of them.
This one's like extra quiet.
Charlie!
Sorry I wasn't here sooner, sweetie.
Okay, seriously. How many of you freaks do I have to fight?
Oh, it's a mask.
Matters. See, you messed with my daughter, and now I am going to fuck you!
This got interesting.
Wait, what did I say?
Wait, what did I say?
So this is what you've been up to since Eden? Gotta say, you really let yourself go, buddy.
you judging me? You're the most hated being in all of creation.
Well, your first wife didn't seem to hate what I had to offer. Or the second.
Fucking end you!
Whoa! Miss me! Keep it close. Nice try, douchebag.
Hold still, you slippery fucker!
Uh,
I got you.
Dad, look out!
Wait, what the fuck?
yeah, team up.
Coming, me and my daughter! Don't forget, you're in my house, bitch!
Whoa, whoa, Dad. He's had enough.
All right. How's mercy taste, you little bitch?
Pretty wild fight scenes there. Although I think she should have let him like smite him or whatever. I should like put this back here so I can put like bright yellow stripes on it or something. Nice. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I think the voice they gave that guy definitely fits the face under the mask. So like it makes sense that that's the guy with the voice, because like yeah, yeah. Yeah, it looks like a fuckboy. Hmm. Oh yeah, that's neat. I didn't even notice that. Save this one for now. I don't know what kind of, like, I want to do some lighting on this, because they're just the flat patterns. I mean, it's visually confusing, which is perfect for the character, but I want to put some lighting to show the depth of the beanbag and stuff. I want to make it accurate to meaty. I gotta make it like the light of some lava lamps and string lights along the wall. Eat my cookie. Yeah, progress check. That one later. I could. That's fun. Like an interesting character gets to be some sort of airways. The freaking golem? Or was a golem summoned to hurt him? Ooh, nice. Hey, what's up, Bob? I like this little puppet zombie thing doing the popcat mouth. Freaking adorable. Yeah, it's good they were able to work on some drawing. Nice. I haven't played Uno in forever. Why do I ever try to draw circles ever in my whole life? It was like, oh, one day after drawing a million circles, I'll get better at circles. Nope. It's a lie. Circles are the one thing I'll never get better at. Ellipses in general. Take all of the cards. Throw them off the rhythm. Oh, this one's not a golem. I was, like, thinking out loud about the episode of Grimm that's happening. Because it's like a supernatural creatures investigation kind of show. And there was the... Earlier when I was like, yeah, kick his ass, there's a lady who was being abused by her husband, who they were like separated, but he came back and he was like, you're taking my kid away from me, and you're my woman, and I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. And she hit him with like a iron poker. And then there was this guy who was like chanting in what sounded a lot like Hebrew. And then the husband was found covered in clay. So I was like, Golem? Ha ha ha, yeah. Okay, the show just confirmed that that's what happened. They're talking to a rabbi, and he's telling them about raising golems from clay. This thing is just one of my robot people. I like drawing my robot people. That is so many cards. Hold on, I'm having the worst time with circles right now. I could just use a circle tool, but I like to suffer, I guess. Nice. Just sitting there with all the cards, like... somehow fanning them all out in one hand. A bazillion cards. Plan is foolproof. I'm one with the heart of the cards, or whatever. Gotta act like a Yu-Gi-Oh character when playing your cards. You gotta, like, push up your glasses and make dramatic hand movements. I play my Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's not a Uno card. Okay, close enough. I freaking... tap my creature card and something something. I don't know enough Magic to make any jokes about Magic cards. Yeah, you have to, like, call out your attacks loudly in a very dramatic voice. And someone else makes an attack that messes you up, you have to do that one, like, meme Kaiba face. Like, Bakana. I'm suffering. Oh, no, keep the good circle. Close. Boy, do I love cheating. Okay. Huh. Interesting. I know they do like a lot of crossovers and stuff. At least I'm pretty sure they do. One of my housemates was recently gotten back into Magic by one of her friends. Apparently her friends got her a commander deck or something. And I was like, "Aw, that's sweet." And she was like, "It's basically like saying, aw, how sweet your friends gave you meth." Every Magic player right now is like absolutely miserable. They're addicted to playing Magic. Same with League of Legends. Yeah, she was showing me this one character who's like an old lady pirate, like a pirate captain, and she's really cool. I don't see enough like cool old ladies in like fantasy art and stuff like that. Still not interesting enough to make me ever want to learn how to play Magic. I'll just keep enjoying the fun card art. Sweet. Nice. Aw, man. Yeah, I hate it when you're like playing anything and you like, I don't know, very much want the story to go in a specific way, and you're like, agreed. Give me an RPG, and then you give me something that the character I'm playing would absolutely not fucking do. Thanks a lot. first of all, if you write any lady characters, you have to describe their boobs in weird detail. You have to make it sound kind of gross. Like, you have to be like, how did the author think that was even hot? Oh, dang. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did play GTA 5, but I think I might still have it. But I don't even remember what the story was supposed to be. I don't remember any of it at all. Hmm. Well, I'll check that out in a second. Adjust the angle of this. She walked in, not as the southern winds of Santana, but akin to the northern polar winds that signify finality of the year. While I could compare her to maybe a tiger or a leopard, her air was more ominous, befitting a creature more ethereal, mystical. Her stature, her height, reminded me of a tower insurmountable, of craft so divine that it could blot out the very sun herself. She wore herself with an authority, not as queen or empress, but of law, as absolute. Her strides in those high heels had purpose, never mind the legs that performed the task, but the task itself, walking done with a precision not unlike a lightning bolt. I like it. And then she took a seat at the corner. For the moment I can try and see the beauty of the specimen before me, but instead of feeling like a gold miner discovering the mother lode, I felt more like Oppenheimer gazing up at the end result of Trinity. I slammed my drink. Okay, good, it's still dead. I slammed back my drink to try and calm my nerves and made another attempt to analyze her. I started from the bottom. Now we hear her legs. They were long and displayed a power comparable to horses pulling a chariot, like marble pillars holding up an entryway not onto excellence, but to the unknowable. Forbidden pussy. I shake my head and proceeded upwards to her chest, the treasure that all women share, but instead of a sight breast staring boobily at me, I saw nothing. Black as death, the space between her coat yielded a corridor of darkness. The more I looked, the more I feared something was going to reach out and slaughter me. As I continued to scan for the bounty of her bosom, from the top of my vision I see her chin. With dread I look up to face her eyes. They gazed not at me but through me. They were an icy shade of blue, but behind them was a stare of pure sulphur. And she got up and made her strides towards me. It was like seeing a tidal wave rise over the horizon and make its way toward lightfall. I tried to listen to my instincts, but I heard nothing. A deafening silence that surrendered to the clack of her heels, an ebb and flow of terror. My legs betray me in their refusal to run. My heart pounds to pump adrenaline that I cannot use. My throat closes as my body is drenched in sweat. All I could do was watch the catastrophe take agonizing step after agonizing step toward me. Oh God, she's right in front of me. It was like staring at the world in her entirety. It was like staring at what art thou in her entirety. I was so small. I could feel her judgment, like the devil that was being cast out of the throne of a pope and his dark-sided fool that was falling as Satan did, but not as lightning, but as stone about to break upon the ground. As she placed a tempered finger upon my forehead, pushed me off my chair and onto the ground, she was strength, and I was served justice, reduced to a crayfish looking at the moon. Oh yeah, that's like a popular Tumblr meme. Well, usually the subjects in the descriptions aren't described as like terrifying and powerful, but it's definitely an interesting one. Definitely says it's one of those things where it's like there's a fetish going on here. The guy's got like micro macro or something. Oh yeah, there's like a Tumblr meme, specifically, I think it might have broken containment, but it's called breasting boobily. It's like a post that was like, any man writing a woman character, she breasted boobily down the stairs, because there's always like a weird focus on the boobs. That makes sense. You can't just capitalize the world without... Yeah. I just figured you were writing about one of your OCs or something. Mm. Man, there was It was like a compendium of fantasy stories I was reading. It was like some really old library call or something like that. There was a bunch of short stories, and there was one of them that I had to try reading it a few times because I kept getting stuck on the same spot. I took a screenshot of it, but I don't remember if I still have it. But it was like an encounter with a lady who was trying to run away from some powerful wizard who was keeping her as a ward or something. And she's talking to like a ship captain who she was trying to stow away on a ship, and it was like through the fabric of her shirt, you could you could see her breast quivering with the quick pounding of her heart. I think that was the writing. It was like, the heart has to be beating pretty fast. It was one of the funnier ones I read. I kept having to sit down and be like, wait, is that possible? Running experiments like getting up and jogging around the yard and running in space and doing like a jumping jacks and stuff. Like, okay, I gotta start giving myself palpitations and then look down and see if they start quivering. Absolutely shaking that entire rib cage. Yeah, it is absolutely slamming against them ribs. Friggin'. It's like, I could believe it if it was like I don't know, she was like breathing really heavily, like having a panic attack and like breathing really quick, because that kind of thing can literally make your chest move in and out quickly. But yeah. The quick beating of her heart. Like, shout out to one of my favorite books ever, John Dies at the End. Where I remember there was like at least one part where like the main character, it's all in like his point of view. And he has like a huge crush on his best friend's girlfriend at the time. And he writes that he just like keeps staring at her boobs even when he doesn't mean to. But I just like that sort of honest depiction. It's like there's nothing wrong with a character just like being kind of horny as long as it's like honest, you know? Like, be honest about it. Trying to be all like poetic and artistic just gives you breasting boobly down the stairs, essentially. I shouldn't have the filter on anymore, so you can just curse all you want. The only reason I ever had it on before because I was just like testing Twitch settings. And I kept having to add very non-offensive words to the whitelist to let them through. would be nice. Nice if we could just completely separated that part from, like, presidency at all. Huh? Hello, Captain. What are you flapping around for? Where are you going, Captain? Oh, it's like he was going toward your room. Maybe he wants to go to bed. Oh, gee, it's like almost 2. Oh, I didn't realize it was on for longer than usual. I'll keep working on this, though, so I'm gonna do that. Captain, do you gotta go pee or something, little guy? Captain, request to be crunchitized. Permission granted. Big stretchy. Gonna hop up? There you go. What do you want? Do you want a blanket? You can't climb under there, buddy. Here's this. Here you go. Here you go, pal. Oh, ow. Jesus Christ, that fuck posture check. You know when you're just like sitting in the same position for way too long, you don't even realize something hurts until you move it? Okay. I had to pet the captain's cute little head. American posture, do a stretch, unclench your teeth, relax your shoulders, check. I'm having a lot of problems with the ladder today because I'm like, every once in a while my neck will just seize up. Like all last night I was having trouble getting my neck and shoulders and head to be comfortable because I just kept like involuntarily tensing up all of my neck and shoulder muscles. It's like spasms or something. Yeah, I never got into like cracking my joints and stuff. Usually if my joints make a cracking noise, it just means that the joint hurts a lot more. I try to do stretches and stuff. Now, there was this one time when my neck spasms got so bad that I had to like go to a clinic and get muscle relaxer shot directly into my neck. And they told me that you should absolutely, like, if your neck gets really like sore, starts seizing up any muscle, you should stretch it as much as possible. Drink a whole bunch of water, stretch it as much as possible, apply heat. Do not just not move it because it hurts. It's like the worst thing you can do, but that's what I was doing because my neck hurts so much. I've been like gently stretching all day and night. Yeah, it sucks. Stretch my wrist out too. Ugh, okay. Okay, I wanted to keep working on this, but my wrist is also acting up now. Yeah, I'm also heading out. Have a good night. I hope your tomorrow is better than your today was. Your next work day or whatever. I don't know what time it is for you. Uh. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Alright, my wrist hurts, so I gotta sign off for now. One last posture stretch, hydration, save your progress, pat a doggo check. Pet your head. Okay, and see y'all later. Good night for now. Bye.